everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with a learner. Now, I'm never ever going to have a pop at a learner. It's always the instructor that I am having a pop at, or the car in this case.
I remember when I was doing that as well.
Yeah.
Now, we've all been there, right? I'm pleased to say no one actually used a horn or anything like that. Everyone just waited there patiently. I have been behind people, believe it or not, who actually used a horn on a learner. But in case you didn't realise what was wrong with the car, it's the lights. When he puts the brake lights on, like now, the right hand side all goes off. So it's a defective car, as well as not being taught the correct way. As you'll see in a minute, I don't think a professional instructor would let this guy do this, as in lane choices in a minute. I mean, it is great having a free lesson. It might even be his own car, but it's having a free lesson. Yeah, but you've still got to be taught the correct way. Otherwise, you're going to just be picking up bad habits before you've even passed your test. Now look at the lane choices in a minute coming up. I don't think a professional would let him do that. They would be saying get over to the left, wouldn't they? Oh, and thanks for everyone who commented on the last video that I did about the Luton fire at the airport and put me right, corrected me that it wasn't an electric car. But if you Google it, there's quite a few people that said it was an electric car, believe it or not. That's probably where I got it from. But thanks for that. Now, getting back to this one. We've just seen how patient people can be with learners. And now you can see how impatient this person is in front. Why overtake there? And have a look to my right hand side. There's no one there, right? There's no one next to me. But I'm going to take you to the rear camera in a second and you'll see that there was someone right next to me that wasn't on camera. Never actually overtook me, but was right next to me. So behind that white car is Mr. Impatient that is really close to that white car. That's how impatient it is. Look, it's bad weather and it's that close to it. But we're looking at the Peugeot. That you think it's gone, but it's not. It's right next to me. Obviously, you saw from the front camera that it never actually got in front of me. So it's on my side going around that bend. Now if he thinks I'm going to slow up to let him in, he's got another thing coming. But here's the thing, you've got to listen to this. Did you hear that? I actually got revved bombed by a shitting Peugeot. A shitting Peugeot revved bombed me. Unbelievable. I can't do that in my electric car. Not that I've ever wanted to rev bomb anyone. But anyway, we're back on the learner. Now why is he going out there? Because he hasn't got a professional in his car telling him what to do. In my opinion, that is. I don't think he's a very good instructor. Pay for your lessons and do it right. Otherwise, you're going to end up like people like this after you pass your test who is still clueless. Like this person over here. Right, let's have a look at that again and show you what they did wrong. According to the highway code, you're supposed to avoid doing U-turns at mini roundabouts. Only avoid, Not must, so you can still do it. Yeah, the book of jokes just keeps on giving, doesn't it? So, if you're going to go all the way round, i.e. do a U-turn, why the hell are you cutting the roundabout? It's not even indicating. Now, these two over here, they're laughing. But why would you go behind someone that's made a pig's ear at a roundabout like that, who's going to be reversing? And they cut the roundabout as well. Stupid.
We interrupt this program for an urgent news flash. Breaking news, important message from the Transport Minister, Mr. Ivor, got hump.
Somewhere on the M25, Mr. Ivor got hump will address the nation today about changes that need to happen on the M25 slip road.
Oh, fuck off. Fucking stupid. Let's bunch everybody up so we all bunch on at the same time. Fucking stupid idea. Some twat in a suit thought of this. Fucking idiot.
Video protected.
Now, food delivery scooters. Is it that the fact that they don't know the rules, because bearing in mind they're mainly all learners, or is it the fact that they just don't care about the rules? They're supposed to be going the other side of that bollard. Now, this is not a one-off because it does it to the very next bollard. The trouble is with this one, he cannot see through that van. He doesn't know if there's anyone crossing there. I personally think they do know the rules, they just don't care. Now, in this clip, you can see my brake lights in the reflection of the window on the bus. Just go out, because I've just put my handbrake on, and that is one of my bad habits. I do not use my handbrake as much as what I should. But this time, I do. Now, the only way that I can get my car into gear again is put my foot on the brake to put it into gear. It won't go into gear any other way. Now, watch what happens when I do.
I agree. I think England will be too good for Fiji.
Yeah, mate. Now, I have no idea what the bus was doing there, why it almost went into the back of me there. Weird. Now, I'm going to show you this clip from the front and then the rear in a second. Nothing happens from the front, it's all happening behind me, but I want to show you what's in front. There's nowhere you can go. I've got a car in front of me. It's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. There's a camera coming up just round the bend here, the second bend that is. And I'm about to pull over just past these vans on the left-hand side. There's two sets of vans. And I'm going to be pulling up there. But I've got someone behind me that's driving a little bit erratic, to say the least. He must have a little tiny brain. So we've got two vans there, but after the second van, I'm going to be pulling in front of that van. Here's the idiot behind me with the tiny brain. Want to get any fucking closer to me? Fucking wanker. So we're going to go to the front camera in a second. And this is what he had to do after going round me so erratically like that. See that speed camera there? He has to slam his brakes on to get down to 30 miles an hour. What an arsehole. Brain dead arsehole that is. So in this clip we're going to be looking over to the right hand side at a cyclist, a lawless cyclist. There he is there. He's just about to go and ride straight through a red light there. And over to the right, his right hand side, you can see the no entry sign there. He's just going to ride down a one-way street the wrong way. You can just about see him in the distance. Then when the road runs out, he just rides on the pavement. Don't forget, give him 1.5 metres though, even if he is on the pavement, because they get upset otherwise. Now in this clip we're coming to a bit of a dodgy turning. I've come out of this turning several times and it's not nice, but you can see eventually, especially, well, I'll show you now how you can see. See, it's a bit awkward there, the car coming out from the left hand side. But if I go forward just a touch now, you'll see that he can see me now. No doubt about it, but does it stop him? It was well looked, wasn't it? They don't help. Now this one here, this is a bit of a weird one here. We've got this van up here up in front. I'll highlight it now. This one here, it's in the wrong lane. It wants to be turning right. It's got all this space behind to just filter in. So why not filter in? It has to push its way in. I don't get it. When there's a space behind, just you're the one who's made the mistake. Filter in behind. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description down below where I buy my stuff from, and the merchandise shop. There will be some new stuff coming in shortly, hopefully, anyway. Hopefully before Christmas. So I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.